Hello Hoopers, Gwendolyn the Spinning Dancer here, bringing you a tutorial on the differences between isolated halos and vortexes and regular vortexes, one-handed, two-handed, all that jazz. Because I've been doing quite a bit of teaching lately and struggling to find the proper names to use to describe moves. Sometimes there's a little bit of overlap. For example, I've seen this move here, this just upward hand spin, called both the lasso as well as the halo. And I find that quite confusing because I find the lasso to be more so this move where you kind of scoop it up. Just reminds me more of like a cowboy or a cowgirl, you know? So for my purposes, I'm going to call this the spinning halo, because this is kind of the starting point for a one-handed and two-handed isolated halo. So a one-handed isolated halo would be grabbing it and bringing it down and then back up. And what I would call a two-handed isolated halo would be grabbing it with both hands, bringing it down, and then bringing it back up. And of course, you can do it as many times as you want, stopping wherever you want, and all that. Whereas a vortex is from this spinning halo, bringing it down, catching it, bringing it back up, and continuing this move. There's also something called an isolated vortex, where you are still doing that similar move, but instead of passing all the way up to your head, you keep it down closer to your hips. So bring it down, like so. I've also heard this called the orbital. So I just wanted to kind of clarify some of those different moves and kind of get a vocabulary for what I'm going to be calling them. You can call them whatever you like, but for me that's helpful to differentiate the different moves.